Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Jacqueline Maiden, and today I'm going to talk to you about stress, sleep, and emotions. I know for one, this is very relatable for me as I'm a new mom, and I am currently going through sleep regression with my 8-month-old, and she's teething on top of it. So sleep has been very minimal in our house the last couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and just get started. One second, let me share my screen with you all. Okay, let's get started here. There we go. All right, stress, sleep, and emotions. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, and I know that this isn't live, so just you can answer this to yourself. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the biggest problem, I want you guys to answer these questions to yourself. How often are you aware of being stressed in your daily life? Okay, raise your hand. How concerned are you about the quantity and quality of your sleep? I know right now this is a huge problem area for me with the sleep regression. And then how frequently do your emotions feel difficult to manage appropriately? Okay. So before we jump into the nitty gritty, let's just go over why we get stressed. So in our brains, we have this part called the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is a tiny control tower. And in there, whenever we're stressed, it releases hormones throughout our body. And these hormones are actually designed to protect us. The problem is when we're in this constant state of stress, this prolonged hormone being released for a prolonged period of time brings devastating effects on our physical and mental well-being. So some of the symptoms of chronic stress: irritability, anxiety and depression, headaches, insomnia, poor immune function, and increased blood pressure. Okay. 70% of problems sleeping are related to the psychophysiological issues, 15% related to environmental, 15% related to medical. And this is because increased cortisol levels means that melatonin is the what our body releases to help us sleep at night, levels will not be able to rise as they should to promote restful sleep because we have the other hormones that are keeping it down. All right, so here are some of the doTERRA products that I find very helpful to support you with stress, sleep, and emotion. So the nightly regimen, this is actually one that I personally take, and I'm still a nursing mother and I still take this. So the Serenity soft gels are wonderful. I take one, but usually you can take two, but I take one since I am breastfeeding still. And the Serenity soft gels are gonna help calm the nervous system down and promote healthy relaxation and sleep. I'm telling you, this has been my favorite product postpartum. The other product that I really like, and I actually take this in the morning, but it's wonderful when you pair it at night as well, but it's Cobaiba. And that's going to help soothe the anxious feelings and promote homeostasis and rest. So these two together work as a powerhouse to just really help turn your body down and help relax. Another alternative nightly regimen is the Adaptive Soft Gels, which I'll talk a little bit more about in a minute, Cobaiba soft gels, and then actually the Yara Palm capsules. So as we said, the Cobaiba soft gels help soothe any anxious feelings. They kind of help body rest. And the Yara Palm capsules actually promote cellular health and support for the brain and skin, and they combat oxidative stress. They're really going to help support your body overall. The adaptive soft gels are capsules are one of my favorite things to actually take in the morning time, although it is very helpful at night to help with sleep, but it helps with calming down if you're feeling a little bit wound up or anxious. Helps the body and mind. It has GABA in it, which helps produce relaxin and chills out basically the entire body and the brain if you're in this hyper state of stress. So the adaptive soft gels are wonderful as well. So these are two nightly regimens that you can take. Again, you can switch it up and take some in the morning and some at night. Like I said, personally, I like to take Adaptive in the morning and Serenity and Cobaiba in the evening. Okay. So rollers are our best friends, especially because you can use them on all ages of people. You can use them on babies, you can use it on teenagers, you can use it on the elderly. It works for everybody. So here's a couple roller combinations that you can try. Combine 20 drops of these in a roller with fractionated coconut oil. So just to show you, a roller would look something like this, and you just pop the top off and put the oils in, and then you can roll it down on your feet or down the spine, palms of the hand, and inhale. You can also put it on your pillow, and then with slow, deep breaths. This is going to really just help calm the body down. I know in our family, my husband, my daughter, and myself, we all use a roller at night to help us get a more restful night's sleep. My husband's favorite is vetiver, and my daughter, we like Roman chamomile a lot since it's so gentle. Okay, so let's look at the note matrix here. All right, so depending on where you find yourself in this, and you could be all of it. You could be restless, fatigue, no passion, and stressed. I've been there before. And these oils are really going to support you no matter where you're at in your current emotional state. So let's talk about Serenity. This is an oil that I use every single night in our bedroom to help sleep, and our daughter still sleeps in our room. And this is going to be a very calming, composing oil. Okay, it promotes relaxation and a restful sleep. It helps lessen tensions and it calms emotions. It's a blend of a handful of different oils, one of them being Roman chamomile, and they're in lavender. It's very, very soothing. It has a very mellow smell. I really just like how soft it is. So this is something that we use to help us at night. If you're feeling a little bit just drained, just burn out, no passion, Citrus Bliss is going to be the oil that's really going to help you. It's very invigorating and stimulating. It's kind of happy oil. It helps uplift your mood. It's very energizing and refreshing. It has a little bit of vanilla in it. It's a citrus vanilla smell. It's really, really nice. Then thirdly, if you're feeling no peace and stressed out, balance oil is going to be really great for this. This is an oil that I like to use late in the day because to me personally, it's not as sleep inducing, say as Serenity, but it's something that helps kind of take the edge off if I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. So balance creates a sense of calm and well-being. It promotes whole body relaxation and brings balance, okay, to the body. Of course, it's called balance. And the fourth one is called Elevation. Elevation is one that I like to diffuse during the day. It kind of reminds me of spring. It's really nice. But this is very inspiring and encouraging. It's very uplifting. So if you're somebody who suffers from sad feelings and you need a little kick in your mood, if you're just having just a down day, put a couple drops of Elevation in your diffuser or open the cap, inhale it. It's really going to help lift your mood up. Okay, the Adaptive Collection. Okay, so this is a great collection that doTERRA created. It's just released September 2019, and it's a staple in my household, especially for me personally. So this is a collection that's going to help really just balance the body and the mind. There's a roller on here, which is great. You can roll over your heart and your hands, inhale on the back of your neck, which as well, a favorite place of mine to put oils is the stem of my neck right here. And you also have this beautiful oil that you can diffuse through the house throughout the day just to keep a really just steady environment. It has a citrus undertones to it with a little spearmint. It's really, really nice. And then like I talked about earlier, the the Calming Blend capsules are a personal favorite of mine that I like to take in the morning to start my day to take the edge off. Because it has GABA in there to promote relaxation, and it really just helps the brain unwind. When I'm really sleep deprived, I actually do the opposite of exhaustion and I get overstimulated. So I need something to help kind of take it down so that I can actually tell my body it's okay to relax. Okay, so here are some great diffuser blends that you can do at home. Adaptive and Wild Orange, it's going to be beautiful citrus. Forgive, Balance, and Breathe is a nice one. Peace, Balance, and Vetiver. Again, Vetiver is one of my favorite oils. It's just has a very earthy, just nice, relaxing smell. Peace is another one. It's in the name. It's a very calming oil. It's actually what I use through labor. Balance and Wild Orange is a great combination if you are somebody who's into the citrus oils as well. And then Citrus Bliss, Sandalwood, Grapefruit, and Elevation. It's a really nice combination as well. So, you don't have to stick just to these. You can use these oils individually, together, just mix them around. Another one that I really like that's not on my PowerPoint is actually Serenity, Marjoram, and Cedarwood. I call it my jet lag blend, and I always put it whenever we have guests. We live abroad, overseas, and whenever we have guests join us, I always have it diffusing in their bedroom for nighttime because they usually arrive when it's about 8 or 9 o'clock our time, but it's like 2 in the afternoon to them and to their body. So it's something that I like to give them or put in their diffuser in their bedroom and then give them Serenity soft gels to help them unwind to adjust to our time zone. Okay, so this is a great sample wellness box that you can put in your LRP if these are things that you need help with, stress, sleep, and emotions. The Adaptive Collection is cheaper when bundled together. You can put some Wild Orange in there that could buy the soft gels, Balance, and then when you do this, you're going to have 131 PV, so you're going to qualify for the free product of the month, and you're going to get product credits or doTERRA dollars. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about doTERRA and where you see yourself in this. So building your pipeline. So there's 3 types of people in doTERRA. There's one that loves to live this healthy lifestyle. There's one who loves the lifestyle and so much that they like to share it with their friends. And then there's those that like to build the doTERRA business to earn income and make an impact, okay? And that's where I fall in right now. This is what I do. So where are you? So if you are somebody that's working a traditional job, you're likely trading hours for dollars. There's a limit on advancement and earnings. There's a limited time freedom, and you're often building other people's dreams. The advantage about an authentic direct sales job is there's no limits on advancements and earnings, okay? There's no limit on how much you can make. It's a true residual income. There's freedom for you to choose your schedule. Right now, I actually got a babysitter to come today. It's, I think, 12:30 in the afternoon here, and she's out with my daughter. I just pumped, and they're out there together right now, and I'm working inside my office. And, you know, this would never have been the case had I still been in my old job. And also building your dreams. So there's a flexible, it's a flexible lifestyle, which is really, really nice. So, okay, why doTERRA? So doTERRA is a really interesting company when you look at it. So it's the most tested and most trusted. We have third-party testing on all of our products. So we know that what we have is a quality product. There's over 8.5 million customers worldwide. They're used by doctors and hospitals worldwide. Actually, Johns Hopkins is one of them, if you all are familiar with that. One of the largest in Vanderbilt Hospital too. Just 2 to name off the top of my head. The largest essential oil company in the world. The growth rate is similar to Apple with $1 billion companies in 7 years. Record-breaking retention rate is 65%. Average industry rate for things like this is only 13%. So we have products that people love, okay? That's what that means. Creates partnerships with growers around the world. We do global sourcing, and it's just a beautiful thing. And if you want to know more about that, please ask me because I could talk about it forever. It's a privately owned company, and they're completely debt-free, so there's no outside funding. Okay, so hauling buckets and building pipelines. In a nutshell, this basically means when you work your corporate job, you're hauling buckets, right? You're just going into the grind every single day. But with the doTERRA, when you do a direct sales position, you can build this pipeline and this empire that will help build this pipeline so you're not constantly having to basically put out that fire and keep hauling those buckets. Okay, so how do you get started if this is something that sounds great to you? It's really simple. Our basic philosophy is sample, share the product, love it, share it, teach a class, and if you're not sure how to teach, then somebody like me or anyone else on our team can help you get started with that. And then enroll, so you share the product, enroll them, and then you provide ongoing support. It's very, very simple and so effective. Okay, so here's just a screenshot of kind of what our income opportunities are, as you can see. Down at the Elite Premier stake down at the bottom, that's gonna be somebody who has their oils paid for and a little bit extra money. It's good supplemental income. And then as you get to the silver and gold, that's the supplemental income / you can replace. And then as you get up to the platinum, diamond, and blue diamond and presidential diamond levels, you can see that the income drastically multiplies. When you look at this, you think, well, like how hard is it to get to a certain place? Is it even doable? Actually, it is. I know many people that are blue diamond, diamond, presidential diamond, and they're incredible. So it's something that is attainable with hard work. So testimonies. So for me, a little bit about my background. I worked in corporate America, was in the grind of it, hauling buckets all the time, and it was just something that was not for me. Like I mentioned, I moved abroad with my husband, and this has been such a great thing in my life because it gives me my own thing while I live overseas with my husband for his job. And I have the freedom to work when I want to work and have my baby 3 feet away, which you might be able to hear her through the wall right now. And it's just the best feeling in the world. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So that's my testimony in a nutshell. So how much time is involved if this business is something that you want to do? So if you want your product to be paid for, do 3 to 5 hours a week by sharing the products and sampling. Supplementing your income is about 10 to 15 hours a week, and replacing your income is about 15 to 30 hours a week. So is this something that would work for you? Ask yourself, are you passionate about oils? Do you care about people? And can you follow a system and get things done? We have all these beautiful systems in place to help you and support you along this. So what's the next step? Okay, so identify what type of person you are. If you want to share or build, then let us know. Let me know. Attend the Business Made Easy presentation. So we've been offering these weekly. It's the business, a little bit more detail on that. And then get connected. We have an app, thedailymentorcalls.com, and it can help you get started with your doTERRA business. So anyways, I hope that helped you all today. Thank you for spending your time with me. Okay, have a good day.